Recently, the Supreme Court of India suggested that a time limit be put on oral arguments by lawyers and written submissions too should not be very long. This, the court observed, will help in timely dispensation of justice to litigants, adding that it also wants judges to write clear and short judgments. However, the top court's observation has divided the lawyer community. The Times of India spoke to Supreme Court lawyers Mahalakshmi Pauni and Himanshu Shekhar to know their views on the issue.
Time limit, if it is fixed in every cases to the advocates that you have to complete the argument in a fixed period of time, this will help litigants in many ways. The litigants, they will also see that their cases are disposed of by the judiciary at the earliest period of time, and it will inspire confidence among the litigants. It will save their cost also, because you see on lower court or other courts, the litigants, they visit the courts on each and every date, so they have to spend a lot of money on this, as well as on the fees of their counsel advocates also. It will give a effective disposal also, and it will satisfy the minds of the litigants also, because their all points will be put forward to the judges.
Honestly speaking, no, I don't think time limit is going to help litigants, because this litigants should have the feeling of justice. This is the last court of appeal, and they should not feel that their destiny is going to be sealed because their advocate has not argued properly, and they should leave no stone unturned, to get justice.
The fixing of time frame depends on the nature of the case, the complexity of the case, the amount of, the volume of the evidence involved in the case. So there are so many factors, and to my mind, it should be left to the judges to decide the timing in each and every case, that how much time is to be allotted to the arguing counsel, and in a definite time frame, they can conclude the argument in the effective manner, in my opinion.
See, actually speaking, there should be no time limit fixed. See, it all depends on the complexity of the case. If he's arguing a very complex constitutional matter or something like that, the lawyer will definitely have to place reliance on many subjects, many judgments and things like that. And no lawyer wants to waste judicial time. Secondly, you cannot put it into a time frame or something, but seasoned lawyers definitely tell the court that we will be taking this much time. So that is when the court discharges the board, and nobody will repeat arguments and things like that. And when a lawyer, probably a youngster, repeats his arguments, the bench definitely tells the lawyer not to repeat and not to waste the time. It is only in complex constitutional matters, like before the 9-judge bench in the Ayodhya matter, when you had a panel of battery of eminent senior counsels, and it's a pleasure to hear them also, because we also learn a lot.
Various factors which result in the delay in the justice delivery system. You see, in our country, the number of judges are also very less compared to other countries. It requires structural reforms also. The courtrooms, the secretarial staff, all need to be increased. Apart from this, the AI system, artificial intelligence and automation should also be given weight in this judicial system, because they will enhance the justice delivery system. And there are many other factors, like you see, it is more of a behavioral thing. It applies all to the judges, to the litigant, to the advocates. If they keep it in mind that, we have to do it as early as possible, we do not have to prolong the cases.
Firstly, time frame theory should not be applied. Secondly, if time frame theory is being applied, it should be applied to judges also, because judges also hear judgments and then they keep it pending. They don't write judgments. Justice should be delivered on time within the smallest time framework. They should also not write elaborate judgments. They should also make it very short and crisp. That should be the style of judgments, short and crisp, just like Gajendra Gadkar's judgment, very short and crisp, not long like the Shakespearean style like Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer and things like that. And secondly, the question you asked me about was the delays, right? The delays is actually on behalf of the lawyers on the base or the advice of their clients taking adjournments. Adjournments should not be given. If adjournments are curbed or they put a bar on adjournments, giving it in extreme cases where the counsel is really unwell and things like that, it is going to help speedy justice. Apart from that, vacancies have to be filled up, more judges have to come. There are so many vacancies in the Supreme Court.